Flip that page real quick.
What?
Just flip the page so you can let everybody know how much like notes and everything goes in it to be able to make these changes. Everybody thinks it's just easy. It's just a quick little tire swap.
No, these are just
everything.
Cars that we've ran.
Well, you got to write everything down because when you make a change, you got to know what you got to go back to, boys. Alright guys, so we're back out here in the shop today. You already know my name. I'm Justin Swanstrom. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is Big Daddy Brian. We're actually going to be going around and introducing the crew to y'all because I did see a few comments in the last couple videos about who is who on the crew. So, like I said, I'm Justin Swanstrom. I am the driver. I try to drive. I try to do the best I can to be able to keep it off the wall. This is Big Daddy Brian. He handles everything, filling nitrous bottles, tire pressure, detailing the car, working on the car, grabbing all the stuff, making sure that the rest of the crew is on good behavior and we don't get in no trouble.
Gotta keep my eyes on everybody, you know, that's...
But what do we tell everybody whenever we're at the racetracks or if someone tries to come get on us because we're getting in trouble? What is the one sentence that we tell everybody?
We are the band. So
we are the band, and y'all are the band. So when y'all come to the racetrack, y'all get to come hang out with us. You get to come drink some brewskis with us, eat some food, have fun, and all around get to play around with race cars, boys. Check that out. That's like a lifestyle right there.
Oh man, it's a fun lifestyle. Hard, it's it
ain't easy.
It ain't easy, but it's fun. And we enjoy it, so that's what we do.
All right, boys, so don't worry, we will be going around the crew, or we'll be introducing y'all to everyone, but I want to go ahead and let y'all know we did get the weight percentages right on the scale. We did take one parachute off the rear of the car. You can see that is gone. It does look a little funny, but it changes it a lot. So we got the car down to 2,500 pounds, race ready, with about 56.5% on the nose. That is great for us. When we go out and go testing, we'll be in the right ballpark. Basically the same weight, same percentage, everything that Alcatraz has, other than this car is 101-inch wheelbase and Alcatraz is 112-inch wheelbase. That will play a factor in it a little bit, but I'm sure we'll be able to get around it. But today what we're gonna do is we gotta take the axles out of the car because we gotta change the rear gear. We gotta change the rear shocks. We gotta go ahead and change the converter in the car. And also on the last pass, we had a little puff smoke coming out of the number 5 bank on the left side of the car down at Piedmont. So we're gonna go ahead and leak down the motor. Y'all boys get to see how we leak down one of these big cubic inch motors. Hopefully my team and I can be able to help y'all. So if y'all need to leak y'all's motor down as well. If we do have an issue, we might have to take the heads off the car, fix us a piston. It's probably just gonna be a pinch ring or something, but it was puffing out a little bit of black smoke. We didn't really lose no pan vac. We just had a little bit of blow by, but we're gonna get to that here in a little bit. So you gotta check the motor, you gotta do the converter, you gotta do the rear gear, we gotta do the shocks, and then we gotta change the 4-link system and then be able to get the car completely set up. Even though we got the weights and everything right, now we gotta get ride height back right, we gotta get the rake on the car, and we like to run about 1-inch rakes. So that means the rear of the car, rear rocker panel will be 1 inch higher than the front of the rocker panel. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the car real quick. We're gonna get ride height measurements with the big tires and wheelie bars, and then we'll go ahead and pop the shocks off, put our longer shocks on, and start the process there. I got the GoPros out. We're gonna be giving y'all a bunch of footage. If you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel, like this video, keep on commenting, and I'm hoping that my team and I are bringing good enough content for y'all. So y'all enjoy this vlog, and let's get to it. right, guys, so as you can see, we got the GoPro hooked up. Dad and Brian underneath the car. They're messing around with the 4-link. They're making some changes. We don't want to tell people our spread and everything because I have no problem letting y'all see everything, but I don't want to tell the whole info because there's a lot of racers that watch this channel that I race against. So I really don't want to give them the headway. We've been doing this for the last 5 or 6 years. We have tested a lot, got the data and everything. Just don't want to give it away. I hope y'all respect that, and I apologize if anybody gets offended, but we're just not giving our information away. I'll let you see anything possible.
Bunch of candy ass being offended people, I swear.
So I just I'll let y'all see anything possible. I just some information I just cannot let out, gear changes and all that, and what spreads and what pinion angle and stuff we run at, just because we've done it for a long time and that is our settings and our likings to be able to go fast. All right, guys, so y'all have seen Eric on the channel lately. He's been racing with us. He came on board with us last year at the beginning of 2019, ran the Street Outlaw No Prep Kings with us. I have known Eric for multiple years. We do a lot of work with him. He owns a construction business. We own a construction business. So that's how we became friends. And then somehow, some way it turned over. Him and my dad talked, all of us talked. He wanted to come out to the racetrack. He went out with us. He worked phenomenal, and then we just put him on the team. He's been here ever since. He's not here today. He does live about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from us. I think he's out fishing today, but he will be at the track. Y'all will get to see him, and whenever I'm at the track and he's in person, I'll go ahead and introduce him again. But Eric is on the team as well. So there it is. Dad, Brian, Eric, you got me, and we're actually about to go over and meet Art right now. His name's Art. Y'all know him as Carl from Swing Blade, and he goes out there and but I'm gonna get him to do that for y'all real quick, but I just want to give y'all a quick little introduction to the whole crew. All right, guys, so this is Art behind me. Most of y'all know him as Carl. We go by, what's that movie called? Swing Blade?
Sling Blade.
Sling Blade or Swing Blade?
Sling
Blade. All right, so do the for him real quick. So y'all seen him, he was at the track, Piedmont. He came on board this year. He has jumped into the team. He worked out great. I mean, he's a fast learner, jumps on it real quick. He makes sure, he's another one that makes sure none of us get in trouble. He's kind of a backup to Brian, as in make sure we don't get in trouble at the track, working on the car, tearing down the motors, going through everything. He's been a great help this season, and can't wait to keep on racing with him. So now we got Brian, Dad, me, Eric. You got Art back here. Is there anybody else on the team that we got to introduce?
Sometimes Mike.
Sometimes Mike. We need to go back there and get Mike. He's part-time. That's Uncle Mike, boys. Let's go back there and we'll see Mike real quick. He's a part-time racer. He's a part-time driver. He's a part-time help. What's up, part-timer?
What's up?
You ain't been on the videos in a while. Everybody wants to know when your car's going to be done.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Give them an estimated time or something.
I'm hoping by the end of the year. What you need there, Art?
What'd you say?
Hoping by the end of the year.
Sweet. We got that going on. 72 be in the camp as well. So that means we'll have 2002 Camaro, 2017 Camaro. What year's the Chevy 2?
65 SS.
65 Chevy 2. We got a 69 Camaro Mike Starvino's in the camp. And we will have another 02 Camaro without a body on it, running an LS small block turbo. We're gonna have some fun with that thing.
We're gonna call it the Turbo Turd.
Turbo Turd. And one last person, I cannot forget about them. Actually, it's two people because they are a team. They have been on board with us from the beginning. I appreciate everything they do for me. That's Mike Starvino's and Cammy down at Speed and Truck World, Staving. They handle everything, doing wraps on the car, getting all the stickers for me, dealing with all my questions that I ask them day by day basis. They live down in Fort Lauderdale, which is 4 hours from me. So there's very few times that I get to go down there. They get to come up here with everything going on in the world right now, but we never go ahead and second guess it. Whenever he wants to go to track or I want to go to track, as long as I ask him, timely fashion manner, he will be there just like I will be there for him. So Mike Starvino's, Cammy down there at Speed and Truck World with their 69 Camaro, they are a part of the team as well. So we're gonna go ahead and name them off one last time. So we'll have me, the driver, Brian is crew chief, Pops, that's Big Country, he's the owner of everything. He is the last end all be all. Even though we get into it every now and then, he is the end all be all. We got Uncle Mike, he's part-time. We got Art on there, he came on this year. We got Eric, he came on last year, he's a great help. And we also have Mike and Cammy down at Speed and Truck World. So that is the crew, that is the team. But that also don't mean that y'all aren't part of the team too. I want y'all to always remember, y'all know, Swan Gang, y'all are the supporters, y'all are the subscribers. Without y'all, none of us are anybody. So Y'all are part of the team as well. Y'all are the family as well. So let's go ahead. Let me stop talking. Let's get into more of this vlog. They're getting the shock switched out. We're gonna go ahead and change the gear. We're gonna get everything ready because the Street Outlaw No Prep Kings Season 4 car is getting put on radials, and we're gonna go out there and punch these boys and girls in the mouth.
Are you on the center? You're not on the center.
It don't matter. Yeah, just pull from the center. I mean, I'm on the top of this rod. Whatever. It's only gonna be off a 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch longer.
Okay, you got 17 3/4.
Leave it right there for now. That's close to it. Okay, so yeah, I can live with that right there.
Are you gonna be able to make it work with the separation for the drive shaft and stuff?
I haven't got that far. No, that top one needs to come down a hole. Let me move that real quick. This is right here.
What you got going on over here, buddy?
All right, guys, so in the Piedmont video, Dad, he's been teaching me more how to drive with one hand, parachute and everything. But another thing that he noticed on the video, and I didn't notice it until I went and rewatched it. If y'all go rewatch it, y'all see it as well. But if you see me leave the starting line, my hand is right here up top. Well, the reason why I can't get it down here on the left is because the steering wheel is too close to me, and I'm not able to get down there and be comfortable. So when I leave the starting line, when I let go of the button, I yank the steering wheel hard to the right. If you go watch all the videos, you'll see whenever I let go of the button, the steering wheel is hard to the right, and it makes it just that much more difficult to drive. So we run a titanium 3-inch extension. We're gonna go ahead and take it off of that. What that is gonna do is gonna let me push the steering wheel out 3 inches farther in front of me. We already got it off. We're gonna go set it in the car. I'm gonna get inside the car, and we're gonna see if that gave me enough room to be able to take my hand and put it over on the left side of the steering wheel, so I have more driving ability to be able to be a little bit more comfortable inside the car, and hopefully not yank the steering wheel hard to the right whenever you're driving. I don't notice it inside the car, but watching the videos, that's a good thing about the GoPros, and seeing all the footage later on, we get to see what we did right, what we did wrong, and what we can to be able to fix it.
So basically, that's like a pecker extender.
Little extender, lightweight. All right, guys, so as you can see, we got the steering wheel back in. I'm back inside the car. I don't have my suit on, but that's okay. But the steering wheel used to be up here. So now that we got the 3-inch extension, we pushed it down. Now I'm able to get my arm over here. It's nice and straight. It may seem like it's very far away, but I think it's gonna be 100 times better when I'm driving this car down the track. So we'll find out next weekend. This is how we're gonna leave it. I have my line lock button right here. That's what holds the front tires for me to go do a burnout. What I do is I pump the brakes twice. I push the button. I pump it 2 more times. I push it 1 more time. Puts all the fluid on to stop it for the front end. And we go ahead and we mad the throttle, holds the front end until I let it go, and we do a burnout. Here's our parachute button, but as you can see in the last video, I've been driving with one hand, so I'm just gonna continue to do that. One hand here, let go of the button, come up and find my chute, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull that thing when we get down there at the other end. So it seems to be better. We're gonna know next weekend if it's gonna be 100% better on driving. Y'all go ahead and keep on watching the videos, and I'll let y'all know next weekend how it does. What? 022 reaction.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're now to the point where we're taking off the shocks to put the other radial tire shocks on. Right now I'm pulling the shock sensors off. Me and Art over here, our friendly man Carl, he's over there eating some French fried taters right now, so he'll be back in here in a minute. Oh, matter of fact, here he's creeping in right now. There he is. Oh yeah. But you know, guys, thanks for all your support. You know, please, you know, tell all your friends, you know, to subscribe to the channel, like us, you know, have fun with us. You know, we like having a good time.
Motherfucker. Yeah. You need to stop with the you knows.
Hey,
You know?
You know? Hey, you know?
Motherfuckers say you know like 100 fucking times.
Hey, hold these nuts, motherfucker.
Yeah. You know? You feel me?
Yeah, I know.
You know?
You know?
That's a you knowing motherfucker right there. That's like
you guys know I'm really sorry that I got interrupted on that. But, you know, thanks, guys. We appreciate all the support. You know,
You trying not to say you never know.
no, I said, you know, I put it in there on purpose. That's just the bottom. Just say these down on the side of the jack. Yeah, they're different. That was easy. That was easy. That was shots taken off. I got it. I take it all with it. All right, guys, we got the shocks off. Gonna let BC look at them and compare them with the shocks from our radial tire setup. We may have to put some extenders on the end of it just to give us a little more length and travel. So, you know, we're gonna go let him see. You know.
All right, guys, so these are the shocks that we're going to put on the car. We have already went over there and mounted them. We're trying to get our ride height what we want it to be at. So we found out that it's not compressing the shock enough, and instead of changing springs, there's some tricks that we're able to do. So right here, these things are called extensions that go on the shock. So that is what originally comes on it. So that is 1 inch, how I deal. This is an extra 2 inches. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna exchange them out. As you can see, I've already took the shock apart and I already added the 2 inches on there. It's gonna help us out to be able to get to our ride height. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how we can dismount this, how we can change these out and be able to get back in there. Then we'll go ahead and mount everything back up, throw it on the car, and we should have everything exactly where we want it to be according to our measurements. So some of y'all are gonna ask what this little spring does. That is a helper spring. Well, if you've got this spring on there, so I'll just go ahead and do this for y'all real quick. This thing mounts right here. See how much more room there is right there? And what happens is when we go out there, see on a big tire car, the shocks are gonna compress real hard. On a radial tire car, they're gonna separate. So what we do is we just try to make up the room so the shock ain't all slapping around like this. Giving up all our secrets. Tell them your new welding you got.
We're just trying to figure out why you're giving up our secrets.
I didn't tell him nothing too serious. He's wanting to weld on our car, guys. Go show him, go let him explain to you, baby.
Ain't no jug of sweet tea still good.
Is it good still?
Yeah.
What you got to say, Uncle Mike?
You really want me to say? I don't know, man.
I had fans in here, one there, but everybody took them out of here.
I go get them.
I buy them.
Well, the simple solution to that would have been that we just fucking sealed all these holes up and spray foam.
All right, come on over here, guys.
And
So here's our little extender that we take off. Here's our bigger extender we're going to put on. We're going to go over here, we're going to tighten it up real quick, and then we're going to stick our brass piece in there and make sure nothing comes undone. It's so awesome having a shop.
Missed the garage though?
I'm actually about to pull up a picture. I found a picture the other day of us working out in the front yard of the shop, so y'all can see it right here real quick. So we're not lying to y'all when we said we used to work out of the front yard. of the house. And now having a shop, it just makes it 100 times easier, makes everything better. Yes, it's hot as hell inside here, but we're gonna go ahead and try to get us AC later on down the year. All right, so come over here real quick. So I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but it's a little brass piece that's in my hand right here. You able to see it?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, anyways, that's what's gonna go down inside this hole, and then we're gonna do this little set screw. We're gonna set that down in there. The reason why we put the brass piece in there is because when we tighten the set screw down, we don't want to mess up the threads that's on the shaft itself. So the piece of brass in the middle, supposedly it helps it to not be able to squish it, whatever. But just a quick little introduction of how that works. So we'll go ahead and slap this thing in our hole. And sometimes a pain in the ass. It goes in there all sideways and shit. But we get it to go down in there. Got that. Tighten this bad boy up. And we're ready to mount us some shocks back up. Mike, you got to control the jack. I don't know if we can put that much responsibility into your hands.
No feeling in his hands controls jack.
We know you ain't got no feeling in your heart either.
We got to put the valve forward because
it'll hit the body up top.
I gathered all that earlier.
Oh yeah, we're getting close there, boys. Hey Mike, reach in there and turn the power on in the car.
Really?
Just reach right there and do it. Why you gotta come all the way around here? It's on that side.
I didn't feel like it.
Dude, the motherfucker lazy, bro. See, that's how you know that he just drives around the job site all day.
Too much work.
Talk about, I walked the job site this morning. This didn't walk shit. He walked from his house to his truck.
All righty. You have to jack her up.
Mike, we need you to jack it up. And you're buying lunch too. Hey, we need to grab them shock sensors. We don't need to break them.
You want me to jack it up?
Hang on.
Give me 1 second. How'd that feel, Art?
It didn't hurt.
That's because you, what'd you say yesterday?
All right, Bo.
You can't hurt somebody that blocks it out.
Right. When you let pain bother you,
It hurts.
will.
All right, Mikey.
Go up, Mike.
Waiting on you, Mike.
Mike, you taking off a long time.
How far?
Oh, 3 inches.
3 inches, bro. Stroke it.
Stroke that chicken.
Stroke it.
Come on, 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 come on. Bring it, bring it, bring it.
Pretty, no, you gotta do the other side first.
Yeah, I got it. Come on. Come on. Come on. A bunch. Another inch. Oh, a little more. A little more, Mike. Come on, come on, come on. Keep her coming, keep her coming, keep her coming.
Y'all on the dry shaft.
Yeah, dry shaft bound up.
Okay, that ain't no good. Let her down a little bit, Mikey. Get her off that drive shaft.
On the drive shaft.
Drive shaft.
Mike, let it down.
Let it down, Mike.
On the drive shaft.
Hey, fuzz nuts.
Oh,
There you go.
you're off.
Can't get the car high enough to get the shock hooked up without hitting the
You're gonna have to. We're gonna have to compress it. Oh, hey, Dad, we could change. We could turn the spanners all the way up. I didn't look at that. We could raise the spanners all the way up. I mean, it'll gain you at 1/2 inch. All right, guys. So we are finally making some headway. We had to do a lot of changes. Took up most of the day, but we're actually getting in the right ballpark now. We got the shocks on the car. We got the ride height set. Dad is over there using his Bridgeport machine to be able to make new anti-roll links, get everything completely ready so we can have anti-roll links on the car. I'm about to hop underneath it. I gotta take the drive shaft out and I gotta put a new rear gear in the car, make some changes on that, and then we'll be able to throw this bake back in. Tomorrow is when we're gonna leak the motor down. We're gonna go through, make sure we have no issues. If there is, we're gonna have to go ahead and pull it apart, get it all fixed, get everything ready for next weekend. When we possibly could have just took the motor out of the car, just put it in Alcatraz and went racing. But we like practicing, so this is what this is. This is a test session. This is our qualifying. Uncle Mike comes by to say hey, and we got him out here working. It's because you ain't been on the channel in the last 8 videos.
I've been busy, man. Some of us gotta work.
We all work.
I mean,
They work.
I know they work.
We work. You work. Barely.
Why you always kicking me about my work, man?
So, we're in the right direction, boys. We're gonna go over there, get some film of Dad using his new machine.
He's a professional welder.
He's a professional welder. Guys, I messed up when I told y'all. I thought it was a Bridgeport. It's just a drill press. I had good intentions.
Hey, come on, buddy.
Hey, I tell you what, it ain't nothing worse than Dad told the guys to go clean the bed out in the one of the trucks and told them to get the chain binders. They were out there for like 30 minutes. They come in, they said, boss, we can't find no binders. Guess what they were out there looking for? Like binders for high school. You know,
A book binder.
a book binder. Dad said, are you kidding me? We were throwing it at the house and it's sticking in the ground. We thought it was the coolest thing ever, you know, like Spartan. I threw that thing and it's stuck in the ground, and all of a sudden we see water start pushing out and it hit the
Water service to the house?
sprinkler system.
Oh.
So we come out the next day and there's a big hole out there. He asked us what happened. So I don't know, maybe the sprinkler broke. I put the bike bar back in the garage. Told Tyler game was over. We're not allowed to play no more.
Shit. 3rd grade?
What's the dumbest thing y'all ever done as a kid?
I didn't do dumb shit. We didn't do dumb shit.
No, I mean, like, what's the dumbest thing that you did as a child?
He was corrupted. I wasn't.
You were
No.
you were a good kid?
Corey,
I was a good kid.
Corey, I was a good kid too.
No, you weren't. I've heard some stories about you. Tell them about pumping nitrous.
So, that's when I was a little older. When we were younger, when you stay, because I lived with Corey and his mom and dad and all that for a little while, and you didn't lay up in the house. You go out partying, you got up and went to work. Well, we were working over in Lakeland, across the street from Sandpiper Golf Course. We moved, I don't know how much dirt we moved there. It was a lot. So I'm in the fuel truck. His dad's had a company. I'm in the fuel truck. Corey's coming down the hill on the scraper. I got the door open on the fuel truck. He didn't even stop. Wipe the door off. Well, then we get that fixed. I'm going home. The fuel truck only had a straight 6 in it. I'm going 55 mile an hour. The bitch pulls out to pass me in his truck, and he kept coming and just forced me off the road. I'm doing like 55 in the ditch, and I hear the damn, remember that? And the fuel track come off the truck because it wasn't bolted down. we got a lot of.
What was the one Dad told me a story about? Something about leaving a job site and sideswipe the truck or something.
That was that bitch.
What happened there?
I didn't do unlawful shit. I fucked some of my dad's shit up.
What happened
Hey.
there? Explain to that one. What'd you do?
Motherfucker was fucking 15, driving a transport with a piece of equipment on it, and went down this one street, jerking all the shit down, and just kept on riding.
But I got to go.
So what happened on the job site? Whose truck did you KO? Or
What was that guy's name?
You got your truck
He was
KO.
a mechanic. He was a mechanic.
Well, you had Myron and you had
Not Myron, the other one.
I can't think of his name. They're both dead. Bob.
Bob. Oh, Bob got hell, boy. I mean, we fucked Bob
My
up.
dad's mechanics used to dump their Coke out and put beer in their Coke cans. They drink beer all day. Hot beer.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Hot beer.
Oh,
They both drank Old Milwaukee. And Myron, he used to jack our dog off, Perkins. Hey, Myron, dude, jacked him up, shot a load all over him. Perkins loved Myron.
Perkins got that dick jacked off every day.
He was home too.
What would he get out of it?
He just fucked with the dog. Myron was fucked up. They both were. Him and Bob both.
Well, now we're in story time, so go ahead and jump down another story. Now, we're going to save that for another video. We'll do a full story time. If y'all want to hear story time from back in the day, y'all drop a comment down below and we'll designate a video to all the older guys in story time.
We'll get Cody and some of them other guys over there.
Looks straight to me.
Cross-eyed.
Got her.
Not straight. It's a little bit off.
I thought singing that. You got a little torpedo you put on your pipe down there?
All right, boys, so as you can see, everybody has went home. Dad, Brian, Mike, everybody's taking showers. They're gonna be back out here tomorrow morning. I get to go now and pull the dry shaft out of the car, get the rear gear out of the car, get the stuff switched over. So I got the big speaker out here, about to put on some Motley Crue, get everything rock and rolling, and we're gonna go ahead and continue taking this stuff apart. Once I get that done, that means everything in the rear of the car will be done 100%. Tomorrow we will be leaking the motor down, tearing it apart, changing whatever we need to change in it, and get ready for next weekend. I'm excited and happy that we were able to get everything to work in the rear. 4-link, dry shaft, everything, nothing's touching. The extended shocks, everything is working 100%. We got all the measurements that we needed. We put them in our little computer program that we have, and it seems to be that it's gonna work out 100% correct to our favor. So I'm happy about that. I hope y'all are happy about the car being on radials. We got the whole Swan Gang camp. Y'all are gonna be with us next weekend. Orlando Speed World. If y'all ain't doing nothing, head on out there, come hang out with us, come watch some racing. All right, boys, so as you can see behind me, I got the rear gear out. I know it is blurry because of the lens it's focusing on my beautiful face, but we'll get to that in a minute. And I'm gonna explain a little bit about how easy it is to make a gear change in one of my cars because of the setup that I have. But the dry shaft is out, gear change is out, everything is done. Dad's here with food. We're gonna go ahead and eat real quick, and then we're gonna jump right back into it. But we're moving right along with this whole entire deal, and I can't wait to have a completely 100% finish for y'all. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you the third member that's in the car. We do run a billet center section. It's just better on the gears and everything. They seem to last a little bit longer. They are a little bit heavier than the strange center section, about 7 pounds, but they do last longer. So for our setup and going through tire shake and all that, the gear you can see on there still looks all brand new, all billet one piece. For the housing, we run a floater inside these cars. I have a floater in my other car. The original Aftermath chassis did not have a floater in it. So what a floater allows you to do is be able to take the axles out. As you can see, that axle is just hanging out a little bit. I'm able to take it off the end of the hub, pull it out a couple inches, get it out of the spline of the gear, and I'm able to pop the gear out. If I did not have a floater rear end, which a lot of people do run, I would have to take the caliper off, the brake pad, take everything out. It adds a process like an extra 30 minutes per side. So for us to change the gear, all I gotta do is take these 5 bolts out real quick, pop the axle, take about 10 minutes, get the gear out, another 10 minutes, put another gear in, and pop the axle back in, and we throw some oil inside it. So we can have a gear change, done, ready to go back down the track in less than 30 minutes with a floater rear end. It does cost a little bit more, but when you're in a crunch at the time and being able to work on this thing, it makes it 100 times easier. All right, guys, so I'm back out here in the shop. We just got done eating dinner. I don't want to make this a super long video. It's already been long enough. I hope y'all enjoyed the vlog. I hope y'all got to see some more stuff. Don't worry, we'll be back out in the shop tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. We're gonna be tearing the motor down. Y'all are gonna get to see that. I'm gonna start showing y'all a lot more stuff. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all that has already subscribed to the channel. If you're watching this video and you ain't done it already, make sure you smash that subscribe button. If you like smashing things, we enjoy it over here. We're a whole big family. Swan Gang as a whole is gonna take it to the top. This is the road to 50,000 subscribers, boys. So I gotta get out of here because I gotta head in the house. I gotta edit this video and I gotta get out there for y'all. I'll see y'all at the next one. I'm Justin Swanstrom, and thank you for watching.